Hello there. I'm glad you joined us once again on this week's edition of Hilltop Mansion. We are bringing you a special edition of the program tonight as we have carefully selected key events of the state government that topped headlines in the first half of 2026. My name is Clement Barikui. Thank you for joining us.
Ever missed out on any events or activities of the governor? Worry no more. Hilltop Mansion got you covered. Hilltop Mansion is a program of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, Uyo, specifically designed to showcase the day-to-day activities of the Arise agenda.
Tune in every Monday at 7:30 p.m.
on Star Times, Channel 103, and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube to join us. Hilltop Mansion, showcasing the Arise agenda.
Glad to have you back. Tonight, we shall be highlighting some major events of the state government that took place in the first half of 2026. These events have direct impact on the people, particularly those that have to do with economic reforms and infrastructure development. Tonight, some of these events will be presented, highlighting its significance and impact on the people. Here are some of them.
Over the years, different administrations in Akwa Ibom State acknowledge and rightly believe so that whatsoever is handed to God always succeed and can stand the test of time. Keen into this vision, Governor Omono at the beginning of the year led stakeholders, political appointees, government functionaries, religious leaders, as well as residents to a state thanksgiving where the affairs of the state for 2026 were committed to God.
When the Bible says acknowledge him, it doesn't mean just brush and say, God, I'm aware you are there. That's not acknowledgement. To acknowledge him means to shut down on everything and say, Lord, you are the reason why I'm here.
We can have fun in this state. We can build a state that we are all proud of. And that's what we are determined to do.
With the thanksgiving and prayers over, the ground was set for impactful programs for the year. First was the flag off of a CNG bus terminal in Uyo.
From here to all the 31 local government areas in this state, we are going to apply the roads, are very well paved roads, very well constructed roads to the 31 local government areas. All the 50 CNG buses that we have already ordered and paid for, all ordered and paid for. Through the Central Bank of Nigeria, remittances have been done and we have paid to Isuzu. They came, our people went there, they visited, and we have already ordered 50 in the first phase. And they will start arriving from April this year. They are luxurious CNG buses that will go to all the local government headquarters, to and fro. We are determined to ensure that what we see elsewhere around this country and even outside the country, we'll do it here. People can now board our buses. You don't even have to pay cash. All you have to do is to buy your bus card. I know I'll be better about Kebion Bakara. Si Mbakara do governor, ida mi efun bodo Mbakara. so man who they can von the recharge card. Man boss of us swipe. Usman Berun of Foro.
Akara governor Kwaibom State. Oh,
Your Excellency, what you are doing is going into the agenda of Mr. President, the Renewed Hope agenda, and of course on CNG. When he withdrew fuel subsidy, he decided to replace it with utilization of gas in CNG, LPG, and all those things. And today you are thinking about the future of Akwa Ibom State. Sustainability of the environment is significant with the usage of gas, and that is exactly what you are doing.
Few months after this groundbreaking ceremony, the state government took delivery of 20 out of the 50 CNG buses already paid for, and another 10 were added later.
I want to commend His Excellency the Governor and members of his team for yet another very innovative and people-centric program that he's executed. We just inspected the CNG bus, one of the CNG buses that has been introduced into the state by the governor. About 50 of them have already come in this first phase to make public transportation easy and affordable for the citizens of the state. So this is a very, very welcome initiative. We commend His Excellency, we commend the government for looking after the interests of the citizens of the state. We all know that gas is the way forward. And for the government of the state to key into this initiative is something that's very worthwhile and very commendable. So yes, we're very pleased to be part of this revolution going on in the state, and we thank God for giving us Governor Umoino.
I think Akwa Ibom State is leading the way, and I must commend His Excellency Governor Umoino for this bold initiative. There was a discussion around how governments could provide palliatives to help reduce the impacts of the removal of fuel subsidy, which affected transport fares and prices of commodities, goods, food, and all that. So this initiative, which even the federal government had thought about, it's been on paper. As I know, this is one government that has implemented the initiative, what was discussed at the time. This certainly would impact on the lives of the citizens of Akwa Ibom State, because this affects the generality of the people of Akwa Ibom State. Would affect expenditure on transportation, transport fares, would provide comfort, would also ensure that people can move freely within the local governments. And Akwa Ibom indeed is ready for this initiative because of our good road network. And again, we must commend the governor for this very bold step. The people are happy, and we just inspected the buses, the standard brand new buses, and in line with global practice of moving to CNG powered buses. Akwa Ibom again is leading the way in that regard. So it's a happy day for the people of Akwa Ibom State.
Well, as far as we are concerned, we are very happy with what the governor has done, and understand this is the first batch for a low number of buses that are coming, and I'm happy that he has keyed into this initiative in the interest of our people, because we have good network of roads within Akwa Ibom State. There is no part of Akwa Ibom you cannot reach within an hour. So having these CMG buses will help to transport our people from Ikorobasi to Uyo, from Oron to Uyo, from Ikoregbene, Borokara to Uyo, from Surubium, of course, to Uyo. And it's a good thing to do. And it takes a visionary leader to key into this kind of initiative to help alleviate the burden of transportation of our people to and fro their locations to the state capital. I'm happy, very, very excited that it has come at this time, and I believe that our people are. When I read that some people made comments that these buses are refurbished, they are old ones brought in to the state by the governor. I think that is one of these kind of blackmails you can see, you can read in the papers and media platforms. It's not true. As I see it, all of us here have gone to inspect it. With charges. It's a new, brand new buses. Nothing refurbished, not old ones, as we can see. So I believe that the governor is doing the right thing and we should support him.
The first half of 2026 witnessed the visit of the wife of the president, Senator Luremi Tinubu, who came to the state to celebrate with women on the 2026 International Women's Day.
I encourage every woman here to be a positive tool for change in your homes, businesses, communities, and your state at large. When women lead with purpose, the entire nation feels the impact.
Mr. Unifier, our governor, we have never seen this kind of unity before in Akwa Ibom. Imagine the podium of the number 3 citizen of Nigeria standing side by side with that of his governor. This is something to remember. We are doing this to underscore that Akwa Ibom is one, and that you have united Akwa Ibom, and that we will stand by you in and out of office, and that God Almighty is with you.
All I have to say is to say thank you to our President and Commander-in-Chief, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for your love for Akwa Ibom. Thank you so much. Thank you for all that you are doing. Thank you for releasing money to the states. Thank you for making us to do all our projects. Thank you for promoting unity in Akwa Ibom and Nigeria. We thank you. We thank the Vice President. We thank all of the executive, all of the legislature in Nigeria. Thank you, our critical stakeholders. I thank you so much. While I was still in PDP, many years ago, remember I was the first governor among all the governors that stood publicly to declare support for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, even though I was on the other side.
One event that shaped government activities within the period under review was the APC primary election that produced Governor Umoeno as the party's sole candidate for the 2027 governorship election.
Umo Basi Eno, who is the sole candidate, scored a total vote of 392,653 votes. Therefore, you, Umar Basi Eno, having satisfied the requirements of APC Constitution and guidelines and scored the highest number of votes, is hereby declared the winner of the primary election and is returned nominated, elected as the party's governorship candidate Akwa Ibom for the 2027 governorship. body, amen. Go front, you know, green, come on for road, make I pass our year. Now you them nothing when you ever do, go find for your eye, my brother. Now you them
We remain dedicated to the completion of all projects in the 31 local government areas, spanning healthcare and education, as well as our Rise Compassionate Home initiative. We'll continue to expand on the payment of gratuities to our retirees, and I see that we can finish all of the backlog before the end of our first term in office.
Akwa Ibom State made history in the first half of the year with the official certification of Victor Atta Airport as an international airport by the federal government, a status that saw the first flight to Ghana.
It is what you are seeing here today is immense, is huge. You don't know the impact yet, sir. The kind of impact it will have on the economy of Akwa Ibom State, you don't understand yet. He was trying to explain that people can come here and transfer from international to international, domestic to international, and international to domestic. It does not exist in any subnational anywhere in the country. I say so as the aviation minister. In any subnational in the country, this is not the best. It is the only one.
After this maiden flight today, Ibom Air will now commence the process of scheduling flights. And let me say up front, it will take them between 2 to 3 months, because you have to pass your exam first and get the certificate before you start looking for work. They have to negotiate, do all the protocols to get landing permits in all other countries, and that will take them a while. I say this because of our naysayers. Says, oh, they've opened the airport, why are they not flying? It will take a while for them to get that done. But today, I'm sure the Honourable Minister will tell you that once those things are in place, we can fly. They will now put in place, will work to ensure that we get other airlines.
Activities to mark the 3rd year anniversary of Governor Umoeno was also held within the period, and from Eket to Oron, the governor inaugurated several projects, including roads and youth development center.
We will ensure that we get round to each and every local government, and we are already in each local government. May not be at the same pace, because life again is not at the same pace, but we are in every local government in this state, and we'll do some more. Driving here, I passed through some rough roads, and I was communicating with the Commissioner for Works, and I know very soon he's going to fix those roads. The intention is that this state must be connected to Uyo within some minutes of driving, so you can come from your home comfortably into Uyo and return back to your home. That's the whole exercise. So we thank you. I think by now we have lost count. The Honourable Commissioner for Health did not tell us what number this is, but we are commissioning 31 health centers across this state in our first phase, just like we are commissioning 31 primary schools. By the time we do our Rise 2.0, we'll tell you what we'll do for you in 2027.
In Uyo, there was the flag off of work on a 350-bed space Ibom International Hospital, located within the Ibom Medical City.
United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 3 clearly reflects my vision for healthcare delivery in Akwa Ibom State, which in the main is to ensure healthy living and the well-being of our people, from the rural communities up onto the urban cities. This vision forms the foundation for the establishment of the Medical Corridor Initiative, with the Ibom International Hospital as the flagship project and the anchor tenant. Right, this facility is about 100 hectares, and we have projects, just like the Honorable Commissioner explained, mapped out for various other medical facilities.
But it is taking us through the work that we are doing here, with the withdrawal of subsidy, with the monetary policy reforms, with the tax reforms. The revenue of this country is increasing. The revenue as a portion of our GDP is increasing. Some of this revenue is what is now coming to the states, and we're seeing you use those resources to transform the lives of our people. If every state will take from that, this country will be moving steadily to achieve the prosperity that Mr. President has laid out in his vision, that the Renewed Hope Agenda has articulated.
The state government took a bold step in first half of 2026 as part of ongoing efforts to ensure steady power supply in the state, with the inauguration of the Akwa Ibom State Electricity Regulatory Commission.
But the promise we make is simple. I believe that within the next 18 months, the problem of electricity in our state will be addressed to the best of our capacity.